This is the artist loft where the rough cuts live, turning rent week stress into box office vids. From the cracked white walls to the stains on the floor, I frame this life till it look like more. This is the artist loft where the outtakes stay, make a whole new world from a hallway day. If the shot feel real, then the budget don't talk. All I need's one room, call it the artist loft. The artist loft. Call it the artist.
Yo, what's good? What's good? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the Artist Loft Podcast, where we talk about everything art. Y'all know how we do. Man, it's been a minute since I've been on here, man. It's been a minute, but hopefully this is the start of getting everything crunked back up and being able to do this podcast. My goal is once a week, but I don't know how that's gonna work out yet, but we're gonna figure out something. So I appreciate everybody who's watching, man. I got a real special guest tonight we're gonna talk to. But first, man, I want y'all to make sure that you share this live out, man. I want you to push it, let people know that we out here, let people know that we finna talk about art. Ain't no drama, ain't no nonsense on here. We're gonna talk about the arts, man, and how everything goes and just how we like to be creatives, right? And how art inspires us. And I think one thing that people don't really understand when it comes to art is how powerful it is. It can be just something to help you relax. It can be therapeutic. It can be entertaining. There's just, and when I say art, I'm talking about the arts period, whether you're a painter, a videographer, a dancer, whatever it is, whatever creative uh, outlet that you use, the arts is just, man, it's wonderful and I love it. All right. Well, tonight, though, my guest is actor CJ Steele. He's a local actor here in Birmingham. I've done some things with him, I've worked with him, and I got a lot more things coming up. So we just gonna bring CJ on, man, and we gonna talk about things art, man. Let's get it. Yo, you here?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on with you, brothers? Good to have you. Good to see you. We got a little static. Is that on your end or mine? Let's see here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's real staticky.
Well, I tell you, the technology is good when it's good, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is. Hold on a second. Give me a second, y'all. We got some technical stuff going on here.
Yeah, on my side it says connection lost, reconnecting.
Oh, maybe it's got a slow connection. Maybe that's it. See if you can close it out and then use the link and come back in. Let's see if that fixes it.
Okay.
All right, y'all. We're gonna see if we can clear that audio up. It's crazy because everything was working earlier when we did the test, and now when you go live, it's crazy. But it's all right. We're gonna get it popping up. So we're gonna wait for CJ to come back on. Let's see here. Here he goes. Nope, it's still there. Does it still say slow connected or trying to reconnect or whatever?
Yeah, but it ain't popped up. It ain't, nothing's popping up now.
That is crazy. Let's see here. I don't know if there's anything I can do from my end. Let's see here. Maybe. I wonder if. Do me a favor. Mute your microphone real quick. Let me see something. Uh-oh. All right, y'all. We're gonna see if he can get that straightened out. I'm gonna uh pop my headphones in here. Maybe that'll help him out. Hello.
Yeah.
Is that it's still is that better? Can we still hear that static?
No, I can't hear anything now.
You can't hear anything?
No, I'm saying like I don't hear any static.
Okay. All right, we're gonna roll with this. I think maybe I might have been echoing through your phone. So maybe these headphones will help that.
Okay.
All right, but we good then. So, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just on a regular Sunday, just give me a little rest day in before the work week. Gotta go back to work tomorrow, so you know how that be.
Yes, sir. I feel you. All right, so go ahead, man, and tell the people a little bit about yourself, what you're doing, where you come from, and all that good stuff. Let them know about Mr. CJ Steele.
All right, well, everybody, my real name is Camarion Steele. CJ Steele is my stage name. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, born and raised 205, baby. Uh, I'm an actor here in Birmingham. I've been acting professionally for about 6 years, but if we're really being technical, I've been acting all my life. It starts back all the way in elementary school, man. Shout out to Sun Valley Elementary. To me, still the best elementary school in Birmingham. Um, but yeah, I've been acting since I was a little kid. It just comes natural for me. It's a passion. It's one of my first loves. It's acting means a lot to me. I really take it serious. I love to do it. I love meeting new people also. Doing my experience with acting and stuff like that. I could guess you could say I'm laid back, you know, but when I'm comfortable, you really get to see like that real goofy side of me, stuff like that. Like people know if you've been on set with me, like I like to play, I like to laugh, but like when it's time to film, it's time to roll. Then we're gonna do our thing. But any other time we're gonna play, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna have a good time.
That's what's up. So, so give me a little background, man. When did you really start? I know you said 6 years. Um, so when did you really start saying to yourself that you really was gonna start taking this serious and trying to do something with it?
I think when I got casted for my first role in a short film I did. It was called Slave Two. We filmed that in, I believe it was Harpersville, Alabama.
Oh, okay, down yonder way.
Yeah. So we went down there, and I think me being casted for that, because that had been my first film, because I was just used to doing plays. I was used to doing theater. So when I got my first, shot to do a film, I got that experience, and I didn't want to let that experience go. So as when I got the role and I met people and I networked there, that's when I started booking. And I started booking and booking. And I think when, I think it was maybe around 2021, when I got my Chaotic Visual Award for Actor of the Year, I think that's when I knew, like, okay, I can take this more seriously, because it's like it is a passion for me, but now I'm getting accolades for it, and this is it's becoming serious. Like I'm really making a household name for myself. Like I'm really making a name for myself, and I'm getting known around the city, and like people know me. Like people are like I at my job. Like people be like, "Hey, you look familiar," and I tell them like, "You probably seen me on TV, or you probably seen me on Tubi, or you probably seen me on Prime." So I think that and getting the recognition and also just loving to do it. I've always taken it seriously, always taken it seriously. But now it's just like now I'm at a place where I can really like go far with it because I've discovered some more talents about myself as an actor.
Okay. So you said you received an award. What award was
Yeah, so a friend of mine, she would throw these little award shows. They wasn't little. Let me take that back. She would throw these award shows,
that? Mm-hmm.
and we have one like every year. And the first award show she threw, I was nominated for um, Breakout Star of the Year, I believe, and I was nominated for Actor of the Year. Now I came into the award show expecting not to win because it was so many more like it was so many talented actors in that category.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm gonna name a few. I think I know one for sure. My boy Anthony Griffin. He's very talented actor. I met him. We filmed some chaotic visual stuff together. Anyway, so that's how we met. I think he was probably one of the most talented people on that list. And for me to win, I was like, oh wow, people really voted for me because we had a voting system. So I was just like, I would send it out to my friends, like, hey, vote for me. You know, but
Right.
I honestly, genuinely came in expecting not to win, but I won, and it was like it was cool. It was a very
Right.
very cool experience, and then not to mention the next year I won again. I won Actor of the Year again, and I also won best outstanding performance in a leading role. So
Wow.
that year I won two awards. So that just kind of like sent me like over the top, and I'm like, wow. I was just so humble and so grateful that people recognize my worth and recognize my talent. That I won these awards, and I have these awards like on my dresser right now. Like those are very important to me. Those are very big milestones, personal milestones of my life, and I pray that I can rack up more awards soon.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It's cool, that you were able to win that, coming in like you did against some people who may have been veterans or had been doing it a while and were known. That just shows the talent that you have. So, one question I ask everybody that comes on here is, when you think of art, when you think of art, what does that mean to you?
Are we talking about like the
The
craft
art,
of
the arts, just the arts in general. You
it's
know,
a beautiful it's a beautiful thing, man. Uh it's art is just beautiful, period. Anything of the fine arts, I'm like really love like theater, painting, sculpting, crafting, filming, all that is it's a beautiful thing, man, because it's like God gave us these talents for us to use
uh
and not use them in a negative light, but use them in a beautiful way. Use them to create magic. Use it to create memories. Use it to just to create beautiful things. And I think black artistry, period, is a wonderful thing. It's a very wonderful thing. Um, I have friends who are in the arts. I have friends who paint, and she's an artist. Like my friend is an artist, and she paints like these beautiful paintings. And I just find that so beautiful because we got all these talents, and it's like now we have the resources to do this. I think art should be showcased on a much bigger level than it is now, and I think it should be more appreciated now that more than it is now.
I couldn't agree more, man. Art is definitely something that for the longest I don't know, it's the therapeutic value of it, um the just the when you're creating something, regardless of what it is, whether it's whether somebody's creating a film or there's an actor in a role or some dance moves or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just that process
Yeah,
is just dope to me. And I found myself, it's like, even though when I create a film or something, it can be tedious and nerve wracking, I still love it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I still love the process of doing it. And man, it's wonderful to be able to share that with people and to find other people that are like minded in that.
yeah.
It's definitely a blessing. But so when it comes to your when you take on, are there specific roles that you look for, or are you kind of just like, whatever comes about, I'll try to just make myself that character or that person.
I do try to get casted for different roles because I want to show people my versatility as an actor.
Okay.
So I don't want to be, you know how some actors now and actresses are typecasted,
Right.
and I don't want to be that actor where, oh, he's always playing a cop, or he's always playing like you know the doctor or the nurse
Right.
or the
Right.
teacher. I want people to remember me for all the roles that all my versatility. Like you can think he can go this way, then he gonna go that way. Like
Right.
I want people to remember me for that.
That's what's up. I know in saying that, I think when you think of Denzel Washington, and then when we got to see him in Training Day,
Yeah,
um, we had never seen Denzel the villain. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We
for
had
real.
never seen him the villain, and I think for me, Denzel was always a great actor, but for me, that role really showed his versatility in being an actor. He was still, the smooth, suave Denzel, but that he had that darkness in him in Training Day
Hmm.
that we hadn't seen, and he pulled it off like flawlessly. Like it was
Yeah,
just
for real.
it was dope. Um, so what is your when I've talked to other actors, right? Everybody seems to have a certain process that they go through when they take on a role to learn the scripts to try and get in the character and be that character. What is your process for that?
I try to when the director describes me a character and he describes what this character is like, I try to look up things. I try to take notes, and I try
Right,
to look up like certain aspects of this character, or I wouldn't say compare myself to like certain people that's acted this character before, but try to take little things from each little person that's played this character,
right.
and I just take little pieces of them and try to put it all together myself. That way, we can all become one, and I can just turn it into something, something much different than what it already is. So
Gotcha,
I try to take notes. I watch, try to watch videos. Of course, I'm a movie fanatic, so I try to watch movies. So definitely that. That's pretty much what I do to try to prepare for a role.
gotcha.
And I also do a little method acting too. So like sometimes if I'm if I'm playing like a more serious role, I will be
Mhm.
on set. I won't be playing like I won't be laughing. I'll be in character, like I'll be my character. So if I'm
Gotcha.
playing like a mean, cold, calculated person, that's the person you're gonna get on set.
Right, right, right. I got you. How does that go over with people? Because they know you and they know CJ is the calm, cool guy for real.
Yeah,
But now he done showed up the set and now he the cold hearted cat.
yeah. Some people, if you're really an actor, some people they won't feel no type of way. But like, okay,
Right,
cool, we in character, so let's
right,
do
right,
this.
right.
So,
I
but
got
I haven't received like any negative backlash from it. So, I
I got
think it
you.
works.
That's what's up. So do you have you said you were a movie fanatic. Um do you have any favorite direct like let me ask it this way. If there was one director that you would really want to work with in a film, who do you think that would be?
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Okay, why is that?
I think Jordan Peele is probably one of the best directors this generation has seen.
Mhm.
Four is the psychological thriller movies that he makes.
Right,
It's always gonna be a twist, and I think that, and he's always said that he's been a fan of horror and always been a fan of drama and
right.
thrillers, psychological things, and I think that I could really play a good role if he had a role for me. I think I could really like take that role and really take it to another level because um his last film he did him and Marlon Wayans performance. Marlon Wayans is funny, and
Right.
most people have never seen Marlon Wayans play a dramatic role, and he played this role so well. And I've been telling people for a while, the most funniest people be the best actors because you don't see that coming. You don't see that side in them. You don't see that
Right.
coming. So
Right.
I think I would want to work with him just to surprise people,
Right. Right.
to really
Right.
show off my acting chops.
Yeah, he's a pretty dope director. I hadn't seen him. I heard it was good though. I heard it was real good. But yeah, his approach um his approach to things is very um I tell you, let me put it this way. If you ain't paying attention, you're gonna miss something when you watch his films.
Hmm.
Like he makes the type of films that you gotta watch. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You can't get up and go to the bathroom and all because when you come back, the plot twist might have jumped in there and something totally different.
exactly. You're
You
gonna
know what I'm
miss
saying?
some. You're
Right,
gonna miss some.
right,
You're gonna
right.
miss the gym.
Is going down. Yeah, he definitely has a real creative approach to how he does his films, and
Hmm.
I think that's one reason why he's so successful. And seeing him in that light, just him period, we wasn't used to it. We didn't realize that he was going to be that kind of a director.
And people slept on Jordan Peele.
They
People
did.
really sleep on Jordan Peele because Jordan Peele, he they think he's like people think he's corny. When him when he was on Mad TV, I thought he was funny.
Right,
And when him and Keegan Michael Key did Key and Peele,
right.
that's probably one of the greatest
Yeah,
sketch
they
comedy
was
shows of all time. Like some of the best content is from Key and Peele. If you really like
right.
Obama's anger translator, like
Yeah, 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 yeah. That
man,
one was
like
fun.
so I try to give his flowers because like he's earned it, he's deserved it.
Yeah, and sometimes people don't appreciate uh the directors of these films. Um, and because a lot of the people are behind the scenes. They don't the directors. Some of them may get recognition, but I don't think people really understand what they put into a film when they're writing it, and then have to have the acumen to be able to translate that to the actors to bring that vision to life.
Facts, facts.
because just from my standpoint, when you're writing something, you have a visual in your head, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you try to cast based off of what you see in your head. Now
Right.
that doesn't always work, but you try to
Right.
come close. And then now you've got to try to get the actors to see your view that you got in your head that they can't see.
Mm-hmm.
it's not
Crazy.
it's not easy. It takes a good director to be able to do that. One person um who I love is Steve McQueen. He's the one
Mm.
who directed 12 Years a Slave.
Ah,
And
okay.
and the reason why I love him is that if you watch that particular movie, he did some other ones. I love his composition and his framing choices of his shots. And a lot of his films, there's very small camera movement. There's
Uh-huh.
not a lot of camera movement. He puts the camera's on a tripod and he just allows the scene to unfold. There's a particular scene in 12 Years a Slave that just blew my mind. And it's the scene to where the character they got him halfway hanging from the tree.
Mm.
And he's not all the way hanging. His feet are touching just a little bit, but he's hanging there. And all you see is just people in the background just going about their day and doing their thing like nothing's happening, the other
Yeah.
slaves.
Yeah.
And he holds that scene. Man, I had to have been 2 minutes. So all you're doing is watching this man on this tree, watching these people walk by, and it's uncomfortable, it's powerful, and he's done that in a few of his other films, and I love that. But the actors have to be able to translate that. Like there's no fancy
Yeah.
camera movements.
Yeah.
So he has to be able to translate, give that to the actors so they can play on that.
Yeah. And you gotta really be that type of actor to really understand the director's vision.
Absolutely. To be able to communicate to the actors, to be able to communicate to the cinematographer, Ryan Coogler, when he did Sinners, the cinematographer for that one is Autumn Duran. She's a black and Filipino lady.
Mm-hmm.
That movie is got to be the best cinematography I've seen in a movie in decades. They
That's
shot that,
facts.
and when I watched the interview with her, because I was studying that movie, like I'm like, man, how did they get these colors like this? How did they? That movie was shot on 65 millimeter film
Yep.
with an IMAX camera, and I was like,
Yeah, the,
no,
the
this
the
is just.
visuals was amazing. Like the visuals was like, wow.
And if you take the skill that she had to have to shoot a movie like that, but she also shot Black Panther 2 with him.
Mm-hmm.
Two totally different movies, two totally different looks. And man,
I thought the
and
visuals I thought the visuals for Creed 3 was really good. And Michael B. Jordan directed it.
yeah, see, man, all right, Shane, let me put this out there, y'all. Don't take my black card. I have not seen none of the Creed movies. Okay.
What?
No, yeah, I haven't watched none of
Man.
the Creed movies, man.
Well, the first two is directed by Ryan Coogler, and
Right.
then Michael B. Jordan
Jordan
directs
did
the
it.
third one.
Yeah, I have not seen any of the movies. I'm sorry. I
Good
apologize, y'all.
storytelling, very good
Don't
storytelling. Yeah,
and as a director, we can tell good stories, man. But if the actors can't pull it off, like I did a short film called From Bay to Block,
hmm
and I uh who Keisha, Keel, and Terry
hmm
did that one for me. And let me tell you, they don't look like what I had in my head. Okay. But they pulled that off so good.
hmm
And that was Keisha's first film. I didn't even know that at the time.
Yeah, man, you just never know, man. These people, bro, these people be talented, man. I'm telling you.
I had no clue. I knew. I didn't realize I had no clue it was her first one. And when I tell you that they rocked that flipping thing,
Yeah, man.
they
Shout out to
surprised
Keisha.
they surprised me, man. Shout out to Keisha and Terry, man. They
Yeah,
they
definitely
really
shout out to Terry.
they really they really embodied those roles, and it showed me because that was the first short film I did to where I actually used actors.
Yeah,
The few things that I did before that, like I had my son, I used my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? That
yeah.
was the first one that I actually used actors. Excuse me. And man, I was like, okay, yeah, I got to start using actors for real because they took that script, man, and took the direction that I gave them and actually was able to pull that off. And you did it with the little thing that we did, and that didn't even have any dialogue.
Nope. Sure
And
did.
and man, when you find people that can actually listen, because I have been on some sets where the people just don't listen. They want to do their own thing.
Yeah,
And I want the actors that I work with I want them to be creative, right? I do. But at the same time, I need you I wrote this character to be a certain way for a reason.
yeah,
And if you change the personality of the character, it's no longer my film at that point.
yeah,
And you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So to be with talented people that actually listen, that can actually embody the character, I think is a skill, man, that a lot of people don't have. And I think it's something that um, I think it's something that can go a long way.
Definitely.
So what is your what would you have to do for you to sit back one day and say, you know what, I made it. I'm successful. I'm that guy now. You know what I'm saying? Like what would you need to do? What type of film or what status would you need to get to?
Not necessarily a film. I think it would just be a status for me. I think if I could book like my first major TV series, like if I sold like my pilot to like a network and they was to give me like creative control and it would be put in my contract that it's my show, I own the rights to it, and we just like y'all just distribute for me.
Right.
I think that'll be a moment, and another moment would be when I be able to tell my mom she can retire
Mm,
because I got us now. We're good. You've done your diligence. It's time for you to sit down because I got this now. I think just being able to provide for my family, I think that'll be the most logical one to say I made it and I can take care of the people that I love. Now, I ain't gonna be too many people because my circle is very small. But just the ones who's been here and the ones who are real. But definitely booking like my first big role, like my first big, you know, role where I'm actually on national TV, and
right.
I'm getting like, if I'm on Netflix or Hulu, I think that'll be that'll be it for me. That'll be the one. Be like, hey, I made it, and so now that you giving me national distribution, I'm finna show you who really do this.
Right. Right.
I'm
Right.
gonna show
Right.
you. Like, I'm gonna take the world by storm.
That's what's up. And I think and I've asked other people that question, and everybody's kind of along the same lines. So I really think in this, it's hard to really nail down one thing to where you can call yourself, successful or whatever. So it's always gonna vary from person to person. I know, like for me, um, I've got a goal to shoot one feature film, and of
Mhm.
course, you're a part of the one that I'm thinking of,
Mhm.
um, and I think for me I love short films. Okay, I had always been intrigued by short films. I watch a bunch of them. I love watching short films because short films they're a little bit more difficult
Mhm.
because I've got to tell a full story in 5 or 6 minutes, and so I don't have time to do any character building. Excuse me. I don't have time to build up to the plot. I've got to get all that done quickly
Facts.
because then I've got to get to the conflict and then I've got to get to the resolution.
Mhm. Mhm.
And writing that isn't always easy. I've watched a lot of short films, and one place that I feel like a lot of people fall short is that they're just boring. And they're not boring because the person doesn't know what they're doing. They're boring because trying to do something in that amount of time, you just don't have time. You My earlier short films, I did them like they were feature films. Like I did one called Thugs Cry with my son that a lot of people love, but in my opinion, it's incomplete.
Mm.
Um, First of all, um, and it's incomplete because for one, my son got tired of filming and went and hid out at his mama's house. He got tired of me getting on his nerves, so I couldn't finish it the way I wanted to. And the other thing is I was excited for it and I was writing it and I was just writing and writing and there was no real structure for it to be a short film.
Mm.
So in doing it, when you watch it, like I say, people liked it, but if you really think about it, it's incomplete. So I did a second part to it, which really should have been part of the first one,
Mm.
and it should have been, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and like that, and that was my fault. And then the second one where I messed up is at the beginning of the thing, man. I did full credits like it was going to be a 2 hour long movie.
I've seen directors put like the credits in the beginning of the movie instead of like the end.
With a short
So,
film, with a short film, there really shouldn't be any credits. It's a
yeah, it's
short
supposed to the
film.
credits supposed to be at the end.
And even at the end, you don't have to roll the grip you had, the assistant, and all. Just maybe the actors' names, and that's it. It's a short film, and when you start to add all of that, it to me it starts to make it look like an incomplete feature film. So so I if you talk to a lot of directors, they'll leave out the credits. They may list the actors that's in it just so they get credit for being in it, and then maybe the person who directed it, and that's it. And
Uh,
you just kind of leave it at that. Mine, the second part of Thugs Cry, man, during the beginning, I ran through all the actors, and then I did it again at the end of it. To, it's goofy when you look at it like that, man.
man.
Because the credits is almost half of what the actual film was. So it was crazy, but I learned a lot from doing that. So now when I write them, um, there's just like from beta blocks. I don't I don't think there's any credits on that one. And
Like here you go.
right, right. I don't think there's any credits on that one. When I did Endure, I don't I don't think there's any credits on that one either. I had to go back and I don't even remember, but I don't think I put credits in it. It's and again, it's not that I'm trying to hide anybody. It's just that with these shorter films, man, it's when you start to add credits. To me, it just makes it. For a feature film, you need all of that because there's a lot of different elements that go into it.
Yeah.
People that want to get credit for it and all of that. But
Yeah.
For the short films, I just don't think it's necessary. But so a few more questions, and this one, okay. Think about this one. So think about the last film that you were in. What were some of the challenges that you ran into? And then what did you do to overcome those challenges?
Film. Uh. Okay. Yes.
Or was it just smooth sailing? It might have just been smooth sailing for you.
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. When I'm filming, it be smooth.
Really?
Cause like I come in like I come in like knowing my lines. So, but sometimes I will forget my lines. I like I forget my lines, and we can be doing the scene, and I be doing the dialogue, and I'll be like, damn, line. And
Well,
like
see here.
I forget, man. But other than that, last time I did film, it's the third installment of a film that I did. It's called Bank, and I play an officer. His name's Officer Cody.
Hmm.
And so the scene is like I'm just pulling up on this guy because we got a loud disturbance.
Okay.
We got a loud disturbance. So it was a quick little scene. We filmed that at night, so it took like maybe an hour to shoot that because you know how got to get lines and blocking.
Right.
Uh, Side note, man, I do not like blocking.
Why not?
I don't. It's just like I just feel like it just takes away from the film, from like getting the film. But I also understand at the same time because you got to get these shots,
Right.
and it got to be in the right position, and you got to be standing a certain way, and especially if you're doing a play. Oh man,
Yeah.
I've
Plays
been
are a
a part
whole
of
different
productions
beast.
where it wasn't no practice where we was doing lines. It's just nothing but blocking. Placement right here. You're gonna stand right here, you're gonna stand right here, you're gonna stand right here, make sure your back ain't turned to the audience.
Right.
Like, man, I think I despise that because I'm like, bro, we could be learning these lines right now instead of blocking.
It's I don't I try not I don't spend a lot of time doing it. Um just because I like for the scene to just kind of unfold the way it is.
Yeah.
Um um but there are some times when it is necessary if I'm trying to get a particular shot.
For
And I
sure.
need the actors to be a certain way because
Yeah.
of how the light is, and I need the light to hit you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
And there's nothing wrong with that. But my thing is, if we're gonna keep going over it over and over and over again, at a point, people are gonna get tired, and people are gonna want to go home, and people are gonna get
right,
irritated because like
right.
we keep running this same scene 10 times.
That's a director who, and I suffer from that sometimes, where you want everything perfect. And
Yeah,
if that light isn't just hitting everything just right, or you can't, it's my problem is that I lose patience with myself, and I'll just be like, you know what, forget it, let's roll with it.
let's, let's run it. Let's
You know
run
what I'm
it,
saying? That's me, man. I'll
man.
just be like Keisha and DK shot one, and and that's what happened to me during that, man. I spent half the day trying to get the lighting set up for that flipping scene, and I even did a YouTube video about it. Dude, them I got so frustrated, man. I couldn't get the lights where I wanted them. I
Yeah,
couldn't,
man, it be
and
like that.
I just got frustrated, and we shot it anyway, and I hated it. I
I know
hated
you
it,
did. I know you did.
and I was like, and I plan on doing it again, man, to do it the right way. But I hated it because I couldn't get the way I want it. And like I
Yeah.
say, I'll just get to the point, man, where I'm like, man, bump this. Let's see what we got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then I filmed with directors who we've shot this scene like over 3 times, and we gotta shoot it from different angles.
Yes.
Now some of those are kind of irritating, but I get it at the same time because
Right.
it's like okay, we got to keep doing the same thing, and especially if you in a you in an action movie and you're moving and you gotta cut. Let's run it back. Cut. Let's get it from this angle. Cut. Let's get it from that angle. I did a film, Morning Dew. Y'all can check that out on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Um, where we was filming at Caraway Hospital,
Okay.
and I was in the my character. I was in the army,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to run up these stairs. Man, I don't know how many takes we did, but I know I lost about 20 pounds after we was done because we was like going like so we had to like our scene was for us to run up the stairs and they shoot us running up the stairs
Right.
and they be like okay let's run it back or let's do it again or like let's do it this way. So it was that was kind of frustrating because like okay I'm fat, I'm out of shape. This is me saying I need to be in the gym because this is a no. There's no way I'm out of breath and I only walk 3 flights of steps.
So I
So,
I can admit I do that a lot. I do that a lot because it helps me out in the edit.
yeah,
If I've got the different angles to choose from.
yeah,
And especially with a dialogue scene. And again, where it becomes tedious at is because when I switch angles, then that means I might have to do the blocking over again because now I've got to move the light. I've got to, so that's where it becomes tedious and that's where it can become frustrating
yeah,
because if I switch angles, depending on the type of scene it is, I might have to add a light or I might have to move this light or take one away. And so now we've got to run through that just to make sure the lighting is right. And sometimes, did I lose you?
yeah. I don't know what's my phone just turned off. Like trying to turn it back on.
Oh wow, I can
Yeah,
still hear you.
that's crazy. My phone. I need to get a new phone.
There you go. But yeah, it's sometimes, man. It's. I do shoot a bunch of multiple takes, um, and I know it's rough on the actors because I'm gonna need you to do it the same way each time. That way, when I do the cuts,
Bro,
everything
what
is
is
kind of
wrong?
matching up.
Oh
What's
Lord.
the screen is just cutting off?
Yeah,
Or
like
the
it's
camera?
blacking out on me.
Oh wow. Told you, man, technology, when it's good, it's great. When it's
Man,
not, it gets on your nerves. But yeah, man, I know that type of stuff is difficult for actors, especially during long days. Um, especially, man, the times when you're filming outside and it's hot,
man,
and you got a director that want to go, 10 different angles for each take.
bruh. Bruh, imagine being in some army fatigue and it's 80 degrees outside.
Right, right,
But shout out to my boy Cruz, man. Cruz is like my brother. Shout out to Cruz because he really did a good job on this. He really pushed us to be like really good for this film, and it was really good. He really pushed us hard, and that's why I love certain directors because like it don't be like the multiple shots, the multiple takes. It be like it be irritating, but like at the and I don't show that it irritates me because
right,
I want the director to like what he or she has shot, and I want to be that actor. Like, man, that's the way I wanted it. That's the way I
right,
wanted you to say
right,
it. Like, I come to give results.
right.
So shout out to Cruz for making me a better actor. Shout out to you too. Shout out to you too.
Bro, you said you want to get on Netflix, man. We gonna do that.
For
Um,
sure.
um, we we gonna do that. This one that I'm working on, um I'm thinking Amazon Prime or Netflix, one of the two. Once we
Okay.
get it finished, um, for me, one thing that I'm trying to conquer within myself
Mm-hmm.
um is allowing things to flow out and not being a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Because people who know me, who's worked with me long enough, know, man, I'll delete footage in a minute. If I look at it and I don't like, man, I will. All right, no, y'all, we got to reshoot that. When can we meet up to redo this? We can't like. But sometimes it's just me, and I know it's just me.
Yeah.
I'm looking at something that's I make problems that aren't there. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
And I've done that throughout my whole career with this, and I've gotten on people's nerves with it. Like I really have. Um, but for me, it's not just about me though. I feel like as a director, if I put you in a film, then I need to do everything I can to make sure that you look good in it.
Yeah.
And if I didn't write it correctly, or if it's did, then I feel like that even though your skill is still going to show, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
So so for me, I just feel like nah, I gotta redo this. I can't have them going out like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Right. Right.
and sometimes though that's to my detriment because there's a lot of things that I have shot with people that I just never put out. There's a lot of ideas that I have that I haven't brought up because I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of how to shoot it
Mm.
and
Okay.
how to shoot it correctly. I
Okay.
know I got the talent around me. I got the actor pool now. I just I just now even the last one that I sent that I was talking to you about with Keisha and Dabrika.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that one, has a very specific location I'm looking for,
Okay.
and so I've gotta find that. Now, of course, I can take any location and kind of make it look the way I need it to look,
Mm-hmm.
and the way I shoot it, I can, but I prefer not to do the camera tricks if I don't need to. If I can actually have a location that actually looks like that straight out the gut, I would much rather do that.
For sure.
Um, so you know, I always tell actors, man, y'all gotta bear with us directors. We be funny people sometimes. We can get on folks' nerves. I get it, but it's all in the spirit of creativity and creating the art that we all love.
Now, it do be some actors that be making it hard for the director.
Yeah, I
And
haven't ran across any, and I'm glad.
please don't, because I ran across an actor, not gonna name him, but we were practicing. We just running
Uh-huh.
lines. And he's asking him to project his voice. And you're literally sitting here, no bass in your voice, just um, you know, will the defendant please rise? It's like, man, use your theater voice. Will the defendant please rise? Like, and and we sitting here, it's like 10 minutes. I'm like, bro, just project your voice.
Yeah, that would drive me crazy.
Bro,
That would drive me crazy. But I
man,
get it. Some people, when they do like the rehearsals and things like that, they don't understand that when you're doing that, you need to be that character. I don't
got
need
you
you. I
gotta
don't
be in
need you.
character.
Yeah, I don't need you just reading the script and just. I need you to actually do this. And some people don't. They don't realize that. So they're just going through the lines. They're not
And,
actually
And if acting is not the gift that God gave to you, that is perfectly okay.
Hey
That
man,
is perfectly okay.
some people just do it for the opportunity, and I get it. Um,
Man,
I get it, but that's definitely gonna frustrate people who actually do this.
yeah,
Um,
it's frustrating. I don't say
yeah.
it because it's not my place, but I
To,
definitely be thinking it.
as the director, it's up to the director to kind of navigate that and kind of guide that person and really, and explain it to them. Listen, even during if we're just running lines, I need you to be this character
Yeah,
because
because once the camera roll, it's showtime.
right. And that's the problem. A lot of times people wait until the camera cuts on, and that's how you end up doing 50 takes for something because somebody's still trying to get into character when they could have been doing that all along. I'm grateful to work with you and the other ones that we vibing with because all of them understand that.
And we're
Um,
all professionals.
everybody's professional, and that is I think for me the biggest blessing as a director you can have. I
Yeah,
mean, to have professional people that I can give a script to, tell you what I want, and then sit back and let y'all do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the hands off guy, man. I don't want to have to. I want y'all to do your thing,
for sure,
and
man.
and 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 I know that I've got people that are professional enough to do it, and that is, I think every director wants that. Now, of course, we're gonna come across people sometimes who you know
Yeah,
aren't as professional. I've
yeah.
I've I've worked with some people on a few sets, and I've experienced that. It makes for some long, unproductive days. Let's put
I
it that
don't
way.
think I don't think I've met a director who was unprofessional. I think I've met somebody in the crew who was unprofessional.
Um,
Um,
yeah, most directors, um, because because of our role, and we have to set the tone.
yeah,
Then you have to be. Now on my sets. People to tell you I'm the joking guy. I like to have fun, but at the same time, we got work to do.
yeah.
Um, but I work with people who understand that. So there's no tension, there's no, you know what I'm saying? None of that. We just all gonna come in, we gonna laugh, we gonna joke, we gonna do what we gotta do and get this film done.
Facts, man. I could literally write a movie about the 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 creation of when I did my pilot, the CJ Steele show. Just the story behind it and the madness behind it. I could write a whole movie about. Um, just like the because when we shot it twice, and
Mm-hmm.
both days were 12-hour shoots.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna go into any big details, but I did deal with someone on the production who he wasn't unprofessional on the set, but afterwards it became unprofessional because of what he pulled,
I got you.
and because I didn't direct it, but I produced it and I wrote
Mm-hmm.
half of that script. So along with Rudy Richardson, shout out to Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you know he was the director, but it was like my production, so I'm like I got the final say so, and
Right.
he was the cinematographer,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't want to show us the footage. Like we're asking for the footage because like we got a deadline. Like, look, I'm trying to have this out by so and so,
Right.
and you don't want to show us none of the footage. And so it was just man, it was a
Why
lot.
didn't he want what was the reason?
He said he didn't like it. He said he didn't like the way he shot it.
Okay. Well, and I'm not defending him, but I can see that because you don't because if he shows it to you, what happens is you might get an idea that maybe you might think he doesn't know what he's doing.
Mm.
And so you keep it. A lot of times on set, and it drives some of the actors crazy. When we shoot a scene, a lot of times I won't let them see it. Now it's not because I thought I did something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly the women, and let me tell you why. Women never like how they look,
Never.
and we will reshoot this 100 times before they look the way they think they should look, and I just ain't got time for it. So I'm just like, no, you look fine. Let's move on. You know what I'm
Yeah, please, let's move on. Like, let's move on. We got a whole script to
saying?
dissect here.
Right, right. I don't, man. I experienced that, and I'm like, cause no, I look fat. We gotta do that again. Or no, I turn this way. We gotta do that again. Or oh, look at my face. I got no,
I had a hair in the way. Like,
right, right. My hair wasn't right. Something. I'm nah, man. We good.
uh,
We rolling with it. But yeah, something like that. He probably just might not have wanted y'all to get the wrong impression of him. But with me, if I'm not the direct, first of all, if I'm just a cinematographer, I've got to show the director the footage. I mean, it's his stuff. Um, but I'll say, like, yo, I ain't too happy with this. I don't like it, but here, here you go.
yeah, because that's how it could have went. But it's just like you didn't want to show us the footage at all,
Yeah,
and
no,
then
you can't keep it from him, but
and then tried to like kind of like I won't call it blackmail, but I would kind of I would use you try to extort us. So
wow,
you're gonna sell me the footage on a project that I asked you to come on to, and I,
wow, that's
so
straight gangster right there.
bro, bro,
Oh, that's gangster. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this film for you. Take all the footage. Hey CJ, I need a gram, bro. I need a rack, I
bro,
need a rack, homie.
bro. I kid you, man, man, you get man.
Oh wow. That's
I could
gangster
call my
right there.
mom right now, and she would, she would defend this story,
Oh wow. Yo, that is gangster. For
bro,
somebody to even try that.
bro. It was crazy. I was just
Like
like,
I shot your film and now I'm gonna charge you to give you the footage.
footage. What?
Oh man.
Man,
That's cutthroat. That's
it's very
cutthroat for real.
cutthroat.
But in this game, man, there's a lot of cutthroat things that happen. You do have directors out there that aren't legit. Um, sometimes um, they'll promise actors certain things that they just can't follow through on. And that's one
Yeah,
thing I don't do. You know what I'm saying? I don't promise anything
right.
that I can't do. You know what I'm saying? And so, but you got a lot of directors that'll promise this, that, and the other, and you're gonna get paid this, and you're gonna get that, and all, and it never happens.
Never
And
happened.
if there's no contracts involved, the actor's just stuck. Ain't nothing you can do. Because as a cinematographer, the metadata to all that footage is pointed to me. So technically, I own it.
And I've never seen any of that footage. I still haven't seen that footage to this day. I don't even know what it looked like.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, bro. I don't think I can tell folks is be careful out here, man.
Yeah, man, you
Get
got to.
get contracts when it's possible. Um, because if I've never heard of somebody doing that, that's a new one on me.
Man,
Like that,
if I'm lying, I'm flying.
that's a new one. Um, but that just goes to show, man, you got to get contracts.
Yeah.
you gotta make people sign stuff and say, especially if you're a producer and this, because again, even if you would take him to court, when they look at the metadata to that footage, it's gonna be to him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? To his
yeah,
camera and all of that. And so
yeah,
at that point, it's just a moral thing
yeah.
for him to give it to you, but lawfully he doesn't have to,
He don't.
which is a shame. Um, which is a real shame. Um, but that's a new one. So that y'all listen on the artist loft, y'all heard it here. You got folks out here trying to extort people for footage. So, so make sure y'all got them contracts, man.
For sure, an
It's
NDA or anything.
something like it's real out here, bro. It's real. Creative property matters, and people will take it,
And they will steal from you, and they will not give you a dime. They won't give you even the credit. So that's why you got to put your name on stuff. You got to copyright it.
bro. He can even if he doesn't use that footage, he can take that whole concept, the lines, everything that was done, and just recreate it and put it out there.
Yep.
Crazy. Well, all right, man. I appreciate you coming on, brother. This is wonderful, man.
Yeah, man.
I really believe that I believe that the arts in general can save this world. Um, I believe the arts can be a cure to a lot of different things. It's one of the things that everybody has in common. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what political party you're a part of. We all like the same stuff.
Yep.
Um, Everybody, I don't care who you are, listen to Michael Jackson. You ain't gonna find too many people that didn't like Michael Jackson. They might, they might, they might hate each other on the political spectrum, but they'll all vibe to beat him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
I kind of know someone who don't like Michael Jackson like that. So they're out here.
oh, I gotta talk to them. I gotta have a conversation with that person.
Trust me, I have tried. It's like there's
I
no way
I gotta figure out
that
why.
man don't have a song. That man don't have a bad song at all.
Like I it's like don't like him or is this a younger person?
No, she's a little bit older than me, but she just don't like his music. That's it. She. I think I don't know. I don't know because young Michael, because it's different types of Michaels, and
Right,
all of them is hard. Like,
right, right. You got little Mike, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the little older Mike, and then you got the older Mike,
yeah.
and it's all different types of music in that. Like you, you don't like none of it?
I think she liked. She told me she liked older Mike. So when he did like when he dropped the Stranger in Moscow album,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she said
Okay.
she liked that album. That she said that album she could relate to it. So
She
I was
gotta
like,
go back and listen to Young Mike, man.
man, man.
I got the Jackson 5 on my record player right now, ready to roll at any minute. It's ready to roll. When I get in here and want to vibe out, it's ready to go. On vinyl, baby. It's just
Yeah,
it's
man.
there, ready. But yeah, man, I think the arts is something that a lot of people they don't understand the power of it. It helps with a lot of things. It can help with grief, it can help with depression, it can
Uh-huh.
help with a lot of things, man. And my goal is to just put it out there in every aspect. And I think as an actor, um, that's one way for you to spread it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure.
And let
Definitely.
people see it. But bro, I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate everybody who tuned in and who watched. If you did any comments, y'all know I can't see. I'm blind, so I didn't see the comments, but that's all right. I'll respond to them later. Um, we got to get you back on here, man. We
For
gonna get
sure, man.
we gonna get you back on here. I want to get all of y'all on here. Like I got to get with the whole crew, man, and get everybody on here.
For sure,
Um,
man.
so we can sit down and chop it up and laugh and have fun, and we can all sit and laugh and talk. Keisha gonna make us laugh, so
Yeah, for sure. Always.
I like laughing with Keisha. All right,
Yeah, man.
but man, I appreciate it, brother. Um, man, many blessings to you. Like I say, we gonna be working together. We gonna come up together. Don't forget about us little people when you get your big deals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Don't
got you, man.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want much. I just look, I don't want much at all. I just want another truck. That's all. That's all. That's it. It ain't much. I just just slide me, a 20, whatever the newest Ram truck that is that year. That's all I want, man.
Got you.
That's that's it, man. And I'm good. And
For sure.
maybe a trip overseas somewhere. You know what
For
I'm
sure,
saying?
man.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good. All right, brother. You have a good night. Everybody,
All right,
y'all
man.
take it easy and we'll catch y'all on the flip side.
All right. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
All right, man.